because I'm a changed man, I'm a new creation, and the new creation, the new PD can't speak about anything except Christ. And if I do, I just immediately feel that something is wrong, something's out of place, and some people think that's weird, but it's not weird at all, because that's exactly. Hey guys, I'm about to just go out with a couple of friends now. I'm about to just go on an outreach, and we're gonna go into some of the into the city, and we're gonna just start speaking to people about Yeshua, about Jesus, and we're just gonna share with them, the reality of what it means to be a Christian, and if there's people who are sick, they're gonna get healed, and whatever comes away, it's gonna happen. But see, and then a lot of people, when we say that, they think it's so weird, and it's because they don't really understand what we see. Because see, when we go out, we literally see miracles every single time we go out. We see amazing things, but people think we just go out and knock on doors and Bible bash, but that's not what we do really. And this is a call for all the disciples. This is a call that God gave to us. And he says, listen, pick up your cross and follow me. And all the disciples of Jesus, what they did is they did this thing. They picked up their cross and they followed him, and he learned their ways, and then they did the word, and they followed it out. And then what they did is they took that to the nations. And see, that was the role of a simple Christian. That wasn't the role of a pastor or a minister really. It was really, that's the role of Christians. See, we're all called to live a lifestyle of a Christian lifestyle. See, if you're at your job and there's no one there who knows you're a Christian, there's something really wrong. If you're in a workplace, if you walk into a shop, people need to know you're a Christian, not by how you speak, but by the way you are, the way you act, the things that you do, and also really stepping out for God. A lot of us, we're afraid of people, and we lift the fear of people above the fear of God, and because of that, we're in bondage of fear of people, and we're ashamed of the gospel, we're ashamed of God, we're ashamed of Jesus. And if we're ashamed of Jesus, why should he not be ashamed of us? See, he said in the word, it says, the one who doesn't pick up his cross is not worthy to be my disciple. So I want to ask you, friend, why are you afraid of people? Why are you afraid of sharing your faith with people? Why are you afraid of speaking about your Savior that saved you from your bondage? Why are you afraid of it? See, it's really, I feel it's the least we can do. The least we can do for our Savior is just to share this thing with people. See, Christ didn't die for us to go to play church. He didn't die for us to go to church on Sunday, and that's the thing. And then when we walk out church, we're a secular person. We watch secular things. We do secular things. We talk about secular things. Man, if I get with people, the only thing I talk about is Christ. Like if I don't talk about Christ, then I just because I'm a changed man, I'm a new creation, and the new creation, the new PD can't speak about anything except Christ. And if I do, I just immediately feel that something is wrong, something's out of place. And some people think that's weird, but it's not weird at all, because that's exactly Jesus. The only thing that Jesus spoke about is his Father ever. The only thing that disciples ever spoke about is their fathers. What are you speaking about all day? I'd like to challenge you this week. Go out and step out and be bold for the cross. Be bold for if we can't even share. If our workplace doesn't even know we're Christians, what about the day that they come and knock on your door and say, are you a Christian or not? And if you're a Christian, they'll kill you. What would you say then? You'll definitely deny him if you're denying him in your workplace. But because by not speaking about him in your workplace, you're denying him. You see, friend, I urge you. And if you're too afraid of people, if you're not there yet, I urge you to get in the Word and tell God, Lord, I want to pick up my cross, but I don't know how. I don't have the strength. I'm still too grounded in myself and my kingdom. Lord, take away my kingdom. Lord, give me your kingdom. Let me walk in your kingdom. That's really the essential thing, and we shouldn't be afraid of that calling either, because God is walking in the calling of God and walking in his kingdom is the only way, man. You'll never be happy if you do it on your own way. You'll never be happy if the reason you're most probably unhappy in your workplace is because you're not representing God there, because you're not walking out what you were designed to do. See, we were designed to imitate Christ. We were designed to speak about him all day long, to walk him out in front of people, and to see. And if we're not doing that, and we're in a workplace, even in a secular workplace, whatever it is, if we're not doing that to some degree, then we won't be satisfied in our heart ever, because we're not fulfilling what we were designed to do. See, our spirit and our mind and our body is, we were designed for one thing, and that is to imitate Christ and to shine the light of Christ to this fallen world. You know, that's really that's the Great Commission. That's the most exciting thing that Jesus told us. And he said, you know, believers will lay their hands on the sick and they will recover. He said, you know, they will cast out demons. You know, casting out demons is believers. You know, healing the sick is believers. He's talking about believers. He's not talking about this weird minister or prophet. He's talking about believers like me and you, man. I'm nothing special. I'm not even a pastor right now. I'm not, you know, I'm a normal Christian. And then a lot of times when I do, you know, talk about these things, people think I'm talking about some radical thing. No, I'm talking about normal Christianity, man. This is normal Christianity, because, you know, if I bet you if Paul or Peter sat next to me, he'd say, Peter, you're talking about the most elementary things, the most basic principles right now. Why are you even speaking about these things? But see, we've lost them elementary principles. We've departed from them, and we think that it's for prophets or something. Man, it's not for prophets. It's the most basic elementary things of Christianity. This is like not even, I mean, honestly, it's the most basics of Christianity, and we've lost it, man. And we need to go back to, you know, brother, I urge you to look, if you're not walking that lifestyle, I urge you to look into that and desire that and speak to God about that thing, so He can position you and connect you with people who can get you in that thing. May God just bless you immensely, and I urge you to seek out the reality of the cross, and seek out the reality of how the disciples walked in the book of Acts and throughout the Bible, because that's the normal Christianity right there. It's not, you know, the shallow Christianity of Western culture isn't what Jesus is coming back for. Man, He's not coming back for that, man. He's coming back for a warrior. He's coming back for His bride. And His bride is not ashamed of the bride. The bride of Christ isn't supposed to be ashamed of the bridegroom. You know, we're supposed to be excited for Him. So may God just bless you immensely, and have an amazing day. And if this blessed you, I'd like to ask you to subscribe to this YouTube channel, if you want to because I want to connect with you.